Well, Fraser, clearly, in a season, a side's going to get a 45 minutes like you had last Saturday against Southport, and I guess you just got to put it behind you and move on. Really, is that the message?
Yeah, I mean it's a long season, and it's a big ask to go the whole season unbeaten. And I think sometimes you're going to have games like that, and I think we've just got to learn from it and move on.
It must have come as a massive shock to the squad because I don't suppose anybody in the ground saw that coming, to be honest.
No, I mean I think maybe we underestimated them a little bit, knowing where they were on the table, but we've learned from it now. We know we can't underestimate anyone, no matter what the position, right at the top or right at the bottom. Everyone's up for the games when they come play us, especially at our place, and I think we've got to be ready for that now.
I find that sort of refreshingly honest, really, because I suspect after the FC United game, people might be surprised if you underestimated Southport, because obviously we knew what happened there as well. Right?
Yeah, I mean it was a tough one again, another learning curve for us as players. And I think some words have been said, and I think we'll dust that under the carpet now and move on and try and get 3 points Saturday.
Yes, nonetheless, if you look at the season as a whole, fourth place at this stage and going well, you've probably taken that back in August.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure where we were last season at this stage, but I'm sure we won in the position we won now. So I think that's a positive, and I think we just need to look at the table, and we're still up there. So we know we're a good team, and come Saturday we'll show it again.
And Saturday you're away at Nuneaton, or another side down towards the foot of the table.
So it's a tough place to go. I think they've been getting a couple of good results recently. So again, we've got to go there with the right mind, good mindset, and hopefully get the 3 points, which I'm sure we will.
We knew this last season. It was a fiercely competitive league, Vanarama North, and it's looking like it's going to be every bit as competitive this time around. Really.
Yeah, every season it's obviously very competitive, and especially when I've played in it, every game that I've played, you rarely get an easy game or an easy opponent. There's always a threat in every team we play. So obviously we'll look at them on Saturday and sort that out on Saturday.
Nuneaton off the field have had big problems this season. There's been some sort of speculation as even the future of the club, but within a squad that can, I guess, pull people together. You become very close knit if that's the situation you're facing. Really.
Yeah, I think you can't really look at that when you're playing, because when you're playing, it's totally different. And I think Nuneaton are a good club, and when I've played them in the past, they've been a good team. So we won't underestimate them, and we're just going to go into that like it's a normal game.
If you personally look at the season as a whole, how are you enjoying it so far?
Really good. Obviously, playing every game, which I want, and I'm enjoying my football, especially when we play at home in front of the fans. And I think it's been okay so far. I think it can be better, if I'm being honest. But hopefully, there's a long season ahead, so I've got plenty of time for it.
And that playing every game you mentioned, obviously individually that's great because you need a run of games to try and hit your top form. But as a unit, as a defensive unit, playing together, obviously you get to understand each other better.
Yeah, I think playing alongside Jimmy, which I've done all last season and this season, I've definitely learnt a lot. And playing as next to Varney as well, been playing with him for quite a while now, so you get used to him. And I think that's important as a defence, that you're playing with the same players.
Has life here changed much under Neil McFarlane?
I think he's definitely brought work ethic to the club. Everyone working hard for each other, a good team spirit, and you can see that on the pitch. The way we work hard through the full 90 minutes, we're pressing and attacking, and I think that's it does show on the pitch and in the games.
I know it's the old adage, it always is of one game at a time, as they say, but presumably you must be thinking as a squad, if we can get to, I don't know, Christmas, the turn of the year, and be really handily placed, well then you can kick on from there.
Well, we've not really spoken about that, to be fair. I think, like you say, we are taking it a game by game, and I think that's how it should be in this league. You can't look ahead or anything like that, because you'll come unstuck on the Saturday. So, like I said, we're just going to take it game by game and see what happens.
A final point, when you came here, I suppose, it was a bit of a step down from where you've been before, as you say, but presumably you came here for regular first team football, so you must be delighted how that's panned out.
Yeah, well, when I came on loan, obviously, I enjoyed the way the play is massive for me, which I like, the way we pass it and stuff like that. And even though it was a drop down, I think it was the best move for me personally, and hopefully it'll work out.